Welcome to Quiz Time, where we put your knowledge to the test. My name is Ellen, and I will be your host for 100 questions on general knowledge on various topics. So let's begin with question number 1. The Hubba Bubba bubblegum got its name from the slang Hubba Bubba used during World War II to express approval, getting the name Hubbard to rhyme with the nickname Bubba, or a spin-off of putting Hubble together with Bubble. The slang Hubba Hubba used during World War II to express approval. True or false? Some people are born with their heart on the right side of their body. This is true. The meerkat is most closely related to cats, mongooses, or monkeys. Mongooses. Which company sponsored the Flintstones during the first 2 seasons? Cocoa Puffs, 7-Up, or Winston cigarettes? Winston cigarettes. The largest mesa in the world is in Arizona, United States. Is that true or false? That is false. The largest is Grand Mesa in Colorado, United States. Who said, "Always forgive your enemies, nothing annoys them so much"? Oscar Wilde, Mark Twain, or Betty Davis? Oscar Wilde. What game was described as the party game of choice for glandularly excited high schoolers? Sardines, Spin the Bottle, or Mystery Date? Spin the Bottle. What was Spock's childhood pet? A targ, a tribble, or a sellout? A sellout. Country singer Crystal Gayle's hair is how long? 5 feet 15 inches, 3 feet 10 inches, or 7 feet 8 inches? 5 feet 15 inches. Question 10. What card game relies on the honor system? Texas Hold'em, Canasta, or Go Fish? Go Fish. True or false? Bayous are only found in the United States. This is false. The carnival game called Coconut Shy originated in Britain, Hawaii, or Madagascar? Britain. What drink did James Bond first order? A vodka martini, an Americano, or a Vesper martini? An Americano. Who launched the radio show The Wayfaring Stranger? Paul Robeson, Eddie Albert or Burl Ives? Burl Ives. Fact or fiction, a sport called ferret legging was popular in 1970s England. It involved trapping ferrets in one's trousers. This is a fact. What shell was most widely used as currency? Cockle, scallop, or cowrie? Cowrie. Roller derby is mostly played in the US, Malaysia, or Germany. The United States. Gumboot Day in Taihape, New Zealand is a real celebration which is all about things rubber boots. True or false? This is true. Who played the title character's loyal secretary in the American TV show Mannix? Lucille Ball, Gail Fisher, or Julie Adams? Gail Fisher. What is the first known book printed with moving metal type? The Gutenberg Bible, Jikji, or Notes of the Jade Hall? Jikji. The 1963 Disney film Summer Magic was based on children's novel Das Doppelt by Eric Kastner, Sally Benson's semi-autobiographical short stories, or Mother Carey's Chickens. The novel Mother Carey's Chickens. The four great inventions from ancient China are porcelain, steel smelting, paper making, and the compass, or the compass, gunpowder, paper making, and printing, or gunpowder, silk printing, and seismograph. The compass, gunpowder, paper making, and printing. Jewish slaves built the pyramids of Giza. True or false? This is false. Evidence suggests that pyramid workers were well-paid locals. In 1941, Time magazine dubbed George Washington Carver Black Leonardo, Black Aristotle, or Black Einstein. Black Leonardo. In Scotland, leap year is seen as bad for business, good luck, or bad for livestock. Bad for livestock. True or false? If lemmings encounter a body of water in the course of migrating, they will attempt to cross it. However, if the body of water is too wide, they will have inadvertently committed suicide. This is false. Lemmings aren't migratory nor accidentally suicidal animals. Audrey Hepburn was known to her family as Maud Aud, Ariante, or Russie. Adriante. Who was music director of the Los Angeles Philharmonic from 1962 to 1978? Zubin Mehta, Esa-Pekka Salonen, or Carlo Maria Giulini, Zubin Mehta. True or false? Honey helps heal burns as well as post-operative infected wounds more quickly than conventional methods. This is true. We are going to question 30. The world's first search engine was called Archie. Is that bogus or is that true? That is true. It was a play on the word archive. Who provided the vocals for the Singin' Sandy character songs in John Wayne's 1933 film Riders of Destiny? John Wayne, Bill Bradbury, or Gene Autry? Bill Bradbury. Which country has the most time zones? Russia, France, or the United States? France. It has 12 time zones. The Yale lock was another name for the pin tumbler lock, child safely lock, or disc tumbler lock. Pin tumbler lock. Penny universities were small town schools, money laundering houses, or coffee houses in Oxford, England. Coffee houses in Oxford, England. How much of the original Route 66 can you drive? 97, 35, or 85%? 85%. Which Danny Kaye film contains the line, "The pellet with the poisons in the vessel with the pestle"? The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, The Court Jester, or The Inspector General? The Court Jester. Who made the song Pineapple Princess popular? Annette Funicello, Frankie Avalon, or Sandra Dee? Annette Funicello. Another interpretation of the Bucedal dove is that it represents a pigeon, quail, or partridge. Partridge. The straw basket that traditionally held the bottle of Chianti is called a sala, ricasoli, or fiasco. Fiasco. The US printed $1,000 bills. True or false? This is true. They were printed from 1862 to 1969. How much did a bottle of Mr. Bubble cost when it first came out in 1961? $1.99, 59 cents, or $5.75? 59 cents. The Barbie doll was first introduced in 1959, 1946, or 1965? 1959. The most active volcano site in the world is Hawaii, the Caribbean, or Indonesia? Indonesia. Linda Evans was the first choice to play Crystal Jennings Carrington on the American TV show Dynasty. Is that true or false? That is false. Angie Dickinson was the original choice. Minnie Mouse's full name is Clementine Mouse, Minerva Mouse, or Wilhelmina Mouse? Minerva Mouse. Which type of surfboard is best for beginners? Longboard, shortboard, or gun surfboard? Longboard. In addition to their fashion empire, the Ferragamo family owns a vineyard in Tuscany. Is this true or false? This is true. What is a seltzer? Slang for a bar of soap, slang for a beer, or slang for a soap opera? Slang for a soap opera. Question 49. Where is Dororo Island? Nowhere, it doesn't exist. Between Taiwan and Japan, or between the Philippines and Guam? Nowhere, it doesn't exist. It's a fictional country in the Magnum PI TV series. The American seltzer All My Children is set in Riverdale, New York, Pine Valley, Pennsylvania, or Muncie, Indiana? Pine Valley, Pennsylvania. In the 70s, Spangler Candy Company began making lollipops designed to make a whistling sound, which were called Whistle Pops, Toot Sweets, or Lolly Toots. Whistle Pops. Nodding the head is a universal sign of agreement. Is that true or false? It is false. In places like Greece, Bulgaria, and Albania, nodding the head means no. Laverne and Shirley was a spin-off of which popular TV show? I Love Lucy, Happy Days, or Leave It to Beaver? Happy Days. What is the most common birth month for Americans? September, December, or April? September. Grover Cleveland's daughter Esther is the only president's child to have been born at the White House. Is that true or false? This is true. What's a tsunami? Large waves caused by earthquakes, large waves caused by storm, or large waves caused by temperature shifts? Large waves caused by storms. What are the ingredients in corn pone? Cornmeal, flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, eggs, milk, and butter. Cornmeal, sugar, flour, eggs, milk, and butter. Or cornmeal, water, and salt. Cornmeal, water, and salt. Dr. Seuss's book, Green Eggs and Ham, was the result of a bet. True or false? This is true. The founder of Random House Publishing bet Dr. Seuss that he couldn't write an entertaining children's book using only 50 words, 50 different words. No human organ can be regenerated. Is this true or false? This is false. The liver is the only human organ that is capable of naturally regenerating. How many women have sworn in a US president? 1, 6, or 3? One. What is the heaviest recorded watermelon? 66.5 pounds, 23.8 pounds, or 350.5 pounds? $350.5 pounds. What country did coleslaw originate in? The US, the Netherlands, or Germany? The Netherlands. In the 1912 Bacardi Bowl during the Florida versus Cuban Athletic Club game, Florida coach George Pyle pulled his team because the game was being played based on dated rules. Is this fact or fiction? This is fact. And he was arrested. As of 2024, how many US states ban self-serve gas? 5, 13, or 1? 1. Botanically, watermelon is classed as a fruit, gourd, or vegetable. Botanically, it's a gourd. How long does it take to obtain a lifeguard certification? 5 to 6 months, up to a year. 8 years, but can be as short as 6. Or 1 to 2 years, but it can last up to 5. One to 2 years, but it can last up to 5. Vogue magazine first used the term Bermuda shorts in 1926, 1948, or 1977. 1948. Question 68. Dorothy Lamour was famous for wearing a pearl necklace, a sarong, or fruit-laden hats. A sarong. Carmen Miranda's rise to fame in Brazil was linked to the growth of which native style of music? Samba, conga, or salsa? The samba. Coral is used as an aggregate in Guam's cement. Is this true or false? This is true. Domino's Pizza chain was founded in 1960, 1953, or 1978. 1960. Don Featherstone is most famous for inventing the Adirondack chair, the plastic pink lawn flamingo, or a duck lawn figurine that could be dressed in various outfits. The plastic pink lawn flamingo. What does the E stand for in Chuck E. Cheese? It doesn't stand for anything. Explorator or entertainment. Entertainment. Peanuts grow on trees, underground, or on bushes. Underground. What was the last movie John Dillinger saw before he died? He Was Her Man, Manhattan Melodrama, or Death of the Diamond. Manhattan Melodrama. Arby's first introduced their curly fries in 1988, 1964, or 1975. 1988. Board shorts were originally known as jams, surf trunks, or baggies. Surf trunks. Cirrus clouds are made of water droplets and a few ice crystals, or ice crystals. Ice crystals. Approximately how long is the human small intestine? 5, 2, or 18 inches? 18 inches, or is that feet? That's feet, 18 feet. What is the longest road tunnel in the world? Australia's West Connex, Norway's Noordal Tunnel, or Switzerland's Gotthard Tunnel? Norway's Lowerdal Tunnel. There is only one palm tree species that's native to California. Is that true or false? That is true. Pumpkin pus and mushmouth are from what children's TV show? The Magilla Gorilla Show, the Yogi Bear Show, or the Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends? The Magilla Gorilla Show. The voice of the title character in the TV show Flipper was a variety of dolphins, a human voice artist, or the doctored song of a kookaburra bird? The doctored song of a kookaburra bird. The bobbed haircut of the 1920s was named after the bobby pin. True or false? That is false. The bobby pin got its name from the hairstyle and not the other way around. Which language below doesn't have an alphabet? Chinese, Mongolian, or Korean? Chinese. How many bones are in the human body? 813, 206, or 119? 206. In 1952, Albert Einstein was asked to be president of Israel. Is this true or false? This is true. Question 88. What is the largest man-made swimming pool in the world? The City Stars Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt, the Saltwater Lagoon in Cyprus, or the San Alfonso del Mar in Chile? The City Stars Sharm el Sheikh in Egypt. Cheesecake meant what in the 1950s American slang? An excellent photograph, money, or a sexy girl or woman? A sexy woman. What is Lilliput? An 1800s children's novel about a 12-year-old girl, an island off the coast of Scotland, or epoxy putty used by modelers? Epoxy putty used by modelers. The story of Puccini's Turandot was derived from the Persian story collection, the Book of 1001 Days. Is this true or false? This is true. Baskin-Robbins was originally called Snowbird ice cream. Fact or fiction? This is fiction. It was created when brothers-in-law Bert Baskin and Irv Robbins merged their ice cream parlors. What were the original 4 colors of Play-Doh? White, red, yellow, and blue, red, green, pink, and blue, or white, brown, blue, and red? White, red, yellow, and blue. Which crayon was created for Crayola's 90th anniversary? Mulberry, Tickle Me Pink, or Maximum Blue? Tickle Me Pink. Blake Edwards directed which film? The Yellow Rolls Royce, Operation Petticoat, or Behind Green Lights? Operation Petticoat. How many cards are in a full tarot deck? 78, 99, or 54? 78. Where were the first microscopes invented? Italy, Germany, or the Netherlands? The Netherlands. Ginger root can be used as a natural way to aid with losing weight. True or false? This is true. Studies suggest that ginger could aid with weight loss. True or false? The broccoli vegetable got its name from the broccoli family, who currently owns the James Bond franchise, as their ancestors had created it. This is false. Broccoli comes from the plural of broccolo. What is thermogenesis? The process of heat production in organisms, the process of starting a fire, or the scientific term for when lava explodes out of a volcano. The process of heat production in organisms. Thank you for being with us today. We'd love for you to drop your score in the comments, and we will see you in our next one. Bye-bye.